would you do if you came home and I was in your room?
What up, though? A good morning. Get the naps. Get them naps out that bird. Oh, get them naps out that bird. Get them naps out that bird. Put on my little hat this morning. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Good morning. All right, it is AD. It is 9:03 in the morning time. Joe Clair live, bitch. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Get your black ass up. Wake up in the morning with your boy and get your black ass up. Put my name under my face and get your black ass up. Every single morning, get your black ass up. With Joe Clair in the morning time. Wake your black ass up. In the evening time, wake your black ass up. Whenever you see this here, wake your black ass up. 'Cause it's a game. Dick Gregory told you. Wake your black ass up. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Elise, Sharon, what it do? Shanova, Tracy. How y'all doing this morning? Larry Abraham, what it do? I don't like when I got shit on me. I feel some kind of way. I think that's, what is that? I think that's dog snot. I don't know what that is. It ain't dog snot. Leslie Lacey, what up? Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing well today. I had posted this earlier, but I took it down. Y'all tell me if I should put it back up. Oh, I took it down. Hold on. It's in my drafts. Oh, no. It's all gone. Anyway, it's gone. Good morning. Oh, there we go. Ty, what it do? Beth, how you doing this morning? Hope you're doing good. You see that puppy up there, Beth? That's the most spoiled black dog ever. They said they're gonna forget what's going on. Anyway, everybody, out here, anyway, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. As you can see, the internet has got my mind going this morning. I'm checking out a bunch of internet shit. I am thinking about the brother from DC who Keenan Anderson is his name. He was killed in Los Angeles by the Los Angeles Police Department. He was tased and then he died. I don't know if y'all saw that story. Keenan Anderson is his name. The brother who was tased by the police. Looks like he was having a mental health crisis, and they killed him. They killed this brother. Follow that story. Follow that story. His name is Keenan Anderson. Howie Bell, what it do? Yet another black man killed at the hands of police, and he died in Los Angeles, but he is from Washington, D.C. He's a school teacher who had a mental crisis, and he died in police custody. No, he died at the hospital after being tased repeatedly. They shocked him like 6 times, telling him to turn over while they're on him, and he's saying that someone's trying to kill him. And they're like, well, who's trying to kill you, sir? And they tased him for it, and he subsequently passed away. Hey, Joe Leonard, good to see you. He subsequently died, and he's from Washington, D.C., and he was out in Los Angeles when this happened. It's a story that you're going to see pop up on your timeline today or tomorrow, and I'm following that one. So, as we do here on the Joe Clair Live, we have to take, being black in America means you have to take the bitter with the sweet. So here's some sweet from the other night I want to run.
You had a medium, maybe, or psychic?
Yes.
But what they do is they see who your soulmate is, and they draw them.
Yeah, man, did you get the picture?
Yes, I
Please
did.
tell me you got it, because I want this audience to see this. Now, does this look like the man that can handle my caresses? Is this look like the man that's gonna survive any type of night with me?
Yeah.
No.
What are you talking
No.
about? I
Please
like that.
leave my Amazon package on the step and get the porch.
That's not who that is. That is your soulmate.
So that was pretty funny. We started with a sad story. And as is the case with black folks, you have to take one bad story and go on to something else. So that was Leslie Jones giving us some love. Beth says, I live with a mental health issue, and that's the thing. When a person is experiencing a crisis, it isn't understood during the situation, and then this happens. Exactly. That young man was having a mental health crisis, and they killed him. You know, balance is key. Good morning. Hey, Camille. Hey, Shanika. What up, Elise? Yeah, Leslie is hilarious. See how we, as black folks, be having to deal with death and laughter all at the same time? Anyway, Keenan Anderson is his name, so you're going to hear that story today and tomorrow, and breaking soon. Yesterday, it's 9:10. Let me switch the music up. Yesterday, I did my moment of clarity on Fox 5 on the DMV zone. It's time for a moment of clarity. It's 9:10. I put it on TV for the first time yesterday. We're going to talk about it in 1 second. Let's let the strings go. Right here on Joe Clair Live. Good morning, everybody. Let me just say this. Today's moment of clarity is called start where you are and start with what you have. That dream that you're dreaming, that person you want to become, that thing, that vision that you can see has to get started. And part of what we do living in this modern life is say, okay, I'm going to start it later, someday. As soon as X, Y, and Z happens, then I'll start. Or if I go buy this piece of equipment, then I'll get started. No. That's not how manifestation works. Manifestation works with starting with what you have right now. Start where you are with what you have, with the understanding you have, the tools you've been given, and whatever resources you have right now, start. Chase your dream today, not tomorrow. Don't wait to manifest right now by starting with what you have. You hear me? This broadcast is an example of me starting with what I have. Turn my camera on, turn the lights on that I already had, and talk to how many people we got here. It's 46 people in here. This is how I'm going to get to millions of people, by making sure I take care of this 46. You understand? You start with what you have. You get popping right now. You understand me? So if you want to become a writer, start with a pen and a pad. It does not take the best computer to write. You want to run a marathon? Go start running right now. You don't have to buy new shoes. You can start with the shoes you have on right now and see if you can run a mile. See if you can run a half a mile. See if you can run a tenth of a mile. You want to be a bodybuilder? Start doing push-ups right now. Start with what you have and where you are when you are talking manifestation. That is your moment of clarity right here on Joe Clair Live, and I bow down to the divine in each and every one of you. Boom. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Do another one. And receive what I said. Namaste. Now, what up, Kid Intelligent? So yesterday I did a moment of clarity on the DMV Zone television show, and I was not happy with it. I wasn't satisfied. You know what? Howie Bell just hit the nail on the head. Thank you, my good brother. Howie Bell says you can do a lot of self-enhancement at zero charge. Don't cost you nothing to get popping right now. Don't cost you nothing. You want a better chest? You can have a better chest by hitting the floor and doing push-ups. Don't cost you nothing. You want a better outlook on life? Don't cost you nothing by saying thank you and remembering the shit that you learned in kindergarten. Do on to others as you would have them do on to you. That don't cost you nothing. Dave Chappelle has a great statement. He says, humility is free. Humility is free. Start with what you have. I wanted to become a music producer. I did not know how to make beats or anything. I started with reading the manuals. I used to read the manuals before I even had the equipment. No bullshit. We're gonna get back to that. 1 second, Ursula. I swear, I used to read the manuals before I knew how to even turn the machine. Before I even had the machine, I would read the manuals because you got to start where you are. I love the transparency on the DMV Zone. You spoke of your mom's teachings. Be grateful for the things you have. Ursula, I'm glad you received it. Hold up. Peace and good morning. Okay, Richard Brown. Same, I did too. So y'all saw the moment of clarity on the DMV Zone. Okay, I didn't dig it. At least I didn't dig my execution. The message, yeah. The message that I wanted to give out, yes. But my execution, I did not dig, but I haven't looked at it yet. So which one you say, Richard? Richard, you liked it like Ursula did, or you liked it like I did? Yeah, you see I turned the music down, Howie. I saw that it was loud, but them strings be getting me. I didn't dig the execution. I just like the fact that, I was able to speak about something real. For those who didn't catch it yesterday on the DMV Zone, I talked about choosing abundance versus choosing lack and how I learned that when we got on food stamps. Boom. Okay, cool. I learned to live in abundance versus lack when we were on public assistance, and my mother was like, you be happy. You could sit here and say, oh, poor me, I gotta use these food stamps. Or you could say, thank you God for sending these my way and allowing me to go to the store and get what we need and use that to get you to the next. And that's exactly what we did. Okay, so it was good. Okay, thank you, Fatima. Thank you. I appreciate that. Frank Bynum, what up? Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go in there and talk to them today about, making it good every time and making it better as we move along. But all right, y'all just got me psyched. All right, then. So Howie, I put the, for Howie Bell is here, ladies and gentlemen. I put the moment of clarity up on the TV show yesterday, and I wasn't sure how I put, but all right, as long as y'all got the message, man. All right, then, y'all. Boom. Look, here go Joe Lennon. I wish I had an EBT card right now. I know I know that's right. I wish they would. Pat Jackson says, we appreciate your clarity. Thank you. I am trying to show and be what we want to see. And what I want to see is people being real on television. I think I'm funny. And I want funny a lot of the time. I think people need to laugh all the time. And with that moment of clarity, I get to be transparent and say some good shit. What up, Brett? Put the moment of clarity on TV yesterday, Brett, and they saying this, that they liked it. I look forward to seeing you daily and your honesty, and yes, you are funny. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. I'm telling jokes this weekend. I'm in Rochester, New York on Saturday night, and I am in New Brunswick, New Jersey on Sunday night. I'm out on the road, and Joe Clair and Friends is on the 21st of this month. Where's the flyer? Oh, Lord, where's the flyer?
Bangin' and Bowie is starting off the year with a DMV big dog. It's Teddy Carpenter, headlining this month, and it's going to be one to remember. Joe Clair and Friends welcomes Teddy Carpenter out to Bowie Center for Performing Arts Saturday, January 21st, along with the real Baltimore hot girl, Stiletto, and the hilarious brother, Stacy Carver. As always, we've got live music by Sound of the City Band, featuring Precious Joubert. We've got incredible food from Ruby's Southern Comfort Kitchens. Tickets are $40 for main floor, $30 for balcony, and free parking. That's Saturday, January 21st, with 2 showtimes, 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Doors open at 5:30. Bowie Center for Performing Arts. Bangin' and Bowie.
Had to do a commercial break real quick. Yeah, Teddy Carpenter. And Teddy Carpenter, Stiletto, Stacy Carver, myself, live music, the whole nine. I don't know where the flyer is, Tiffany. I can't find the flyer. I just had it up. Oh, no, I just had it up, didn't I? I didn't put the flyer. All right, let me, I'm going to put the flyer up right now, Tiffany. But anyway, everybody, let's change this music up. Yeah. Let's changing the music up. New track. No, that's not the new track. There's another track that I wanted to put up anyway. Yes, Teddy Carpenter is coming 9:21 in the morning time. Joe Clair live. Let me post this flyer. And just gave me my love on the DMV zone. All right, cool. I'ma keep it like that then. We gonna keep it on push. We gonna keep it moving. Y'all got me psyched this morning. Y'all got me real psyched this morning. There we go. There's the flyer. Teddy Carpenter, Stiletto, Stacey Carver. It's going down on the 21st. January 21st. Best comedy show in the DMV. Best date night. Fellas, if she's sitting there saying, you need to take me out. It's been 3 weeks since New Year's. Black people can't stay in the house for 3 weeks straight. So if you want a great date night, come on out. Bowie Center for Performance on Saturday, the 21st, 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Best date night in the DMV. You know black people can't stay in the house 3 weekends straight. Kill it. That's how domestic violence happens. So I got this is my help for domestic violence. Yes, this show is me helping domestic violence. I know I shouldn't say that. That's not even funny to joke about, but that is funny. Because women need to get out the house before they beat their man up. Anyway, I'm looking for this track I made the other day, everybody. And it's usually up here on my desktop, but I can't find it. And the track I made, see, I be having to look around the camera. See me looking at the camera? Now I gotta look around the camera to see my desktop. And where's my music folder? Okay, here we go. I want this track. Yeah, here it is. Here it goes. All right, there we go. So I made this track the other day, and here's why I'm playing it for y'all. So listen, I play my music here. So I played this track. I made this track the other day, and I sent it to one of my music mentors. And this is a guy who taught me he taught me what scales and notes was, what chords were, what a 3, a 5, a 7 chord, a major 9th chord, a major 11th augmented chord is. He showed me about scale, tempo, harmony, and all those other things. And I've always been trying to impress him with my tracks. And so I made this track for the other day, and I sent it to him. And what I did on this track was I was trying to just do some different drum patterns than what we always hear in popular music. I wanted the drums to kind of talk a little bit on this track. And I didn't pay a lot of attention to like the chords and, the melody. I just kind of made the track while crossing off, all of the things that the track should have. And he hit me back. He was like, this jump bang. And this is the first time he gave me a complete thumbs up on a track. So here's the track. It's not really loud though. I didn't put any EQ on it or anything. So it's turned down low. Raheem Devon. Okay. You know I already started writing a rhyme to this shit. But I don't have no hook. Love this jump. Somebody said Michael McDonald vibes, okay? Groove Theory vibes. Look, everybody. Look, everybody. Jason Owen said, "Oh, you making beats too, Joe?" Oh, yeah, Jason. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I make beats and I rhyme. I made this one on the 7th. I made this on January 7th. Woo! So what's so exciting about that is that I have you can hear the drums sound like they almost kind of like live drums, right? Right? So the drums kind of sound like they live, right? And that's because the program I use has a live drum set in it that you can try to play like live, and that's me trying to play like live. And yeah, I really like that, John. I like the way that it turned out, man. So thanks for the love, y'all. I really appreciate it. And I played everything else, the piano. There's you can hear a synthesizer on top of that, and then the bass. Woo! And then the hi-hat is making it ride. You know what I'm saying? So making it ride. And then I had fun with that snare and that kick. So the hi-hat is steady, but the snare and the kick get to play with each other, you know what I'm saying? Complement each other, whatever. And make sure the bass walks. Anyway, yeah. So that's the latest track. 9:30 in the morning time. Happy Friday. Brett, send me that hook, Brett. Let's go. Somebody said that sound like Remy Shade. Thank you very much. I need a hook for that. I've been listening to a lot of Nas lately. So Nas is inspiring my rhymes these days. You know what I'm saying? I listen to that I listen to the King's Disease 3 album every other day. And you know what I'm saying? And it's on. So we'll see what we're gonna do with this. Somebody asked me what I did with the one with the strings. So I hate to switch up on y'all so abruptly. But somebody just asked me, what happened with this one? I put the hook down. I'm getting someone to redo the hook for me. And I already put my rhyme on it. And I'm going to feature another rapper on this. I got this off Dick Gregory's website. I mean, Dick Gregory's Instagram is where I got the hoodie. Hey, young fella. So, yeah, I got the rhyme for this already. Irvin said, where the Congos at? Ain't no Congos. I got Jones with Congos in them though. So the hoodie came from Clayton says, where the hoodie come from? I got this hoodie off of Dick Gregory's Instagram page. I think it's the real Dick Gregory or Dick Gregory Speaks or something like that. Got it off of his Instagram page. Jason says, what program do you use to make beats? I use Reason. I use Reason and Reason and Reason and Reason, and I use Reason to make music with. I have some hardware stuff as well. I have a motif right here, Jason. My motif is right here in front of me. I have an MP. I have a TR rack device right there. But I use Reason to do all of it in. That's my joint. Thank you, Richard. Richard says this sounds like some Neptune shit right here. Larry June need to get on this track. Somebody come on here. We gonna see who the feature artist is. I already put my round together on this, y'all. So, thank you, Doc. So that track, as opposed to the one I just played, this is a brand new track. All right, let's switch. I gotta switch out. So listen, everybody. He said, you and my man Brian would be the best of friends. He's a Reason head too. Plus, he's a Morgan alum. So in the beatmaker community, there are separate little cliques. And you see that he says, I'm a Reason head because I use Reason and I'm in Reason gang. I'm in the Reason gang. Now, the biggest gang out there is Fruity Loops gang, FL gang, right? That's FL gang, Fruity Loops gang. I'm in Reason gang. But then there's Pro Tools users. There's people who use Ableton Live. And it's different little cliques. So he said me and his man are click because his man is a Reason head too. Now here's the thing with Reason heads. We're a bit more different than your average beat maker. We're a little more artistic. We take a little more time with the craft. You understand what I'm saying? We do things a little bit differently, and our music sounds a little bit different, as you can hear. My music don't sound like everybody's music. Oh, and Jason, look, so like I just told y'all, see, he a Fruity Loops, he a FL gang, and Fruity Loops is the biggest gang. They the biggest gang out there right now. You know what I'm saying? They the Crips. But I'm a full-on Reason head. And we like the blood. Y'all see how he say FL gang? That's the program that he used is FL Studio. And well, Jason, let me show you what this Reason gang do over here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me play something that we made in Reason. Yeah, this all Reason right here. Yes, indeed. Knife One started with the producer. Knife One started with FL with Fruity Loops before it became FL Studio. True indeed. 9:36 in the morning time. Thank you, Jason. 9:36 in the morning time. Joe Clair live. We supposed to be talking about real estate or money over here. Anybody got real estate questions? Anybody need anything broken down? Oh, okay. And Jason, in case you ain't know, Richard, in case y'all don't know, I'm a realtor too. I'm here for the abundance. I'm here for the change, the generational wealth and the transfer of wealth and all of those other shits. So we need to talk. Anybody got real estate questions? I told y'all about the house we sold yesterday and made a gigantic profit off of, right? Did we talk about that in depth? Because as people are telling y'all to go and rent Me and my wife just made a lot of money by buying. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, we did. I told you about it yesterday. You better have multiple streams of income. I was just watching Kevin Hart this morning. Kevin Hart was on a podcast this morning, and Kevin Hart was talking about, how the world will try to limit you and put you in a box. And you welcome, Richard. And how you can only do one thing. And Kevin Hart was like, I can try to do other things. I might not be good at it, but let me see what I am good at. And if I try 100 things, but I'm good at 10, well, boom, I done found 10 things that I'm good at that I can turn into help me out in my life passion. And some of them might even make me some money, right? But you got to at least try some things first. Most of us the world teaches us, I don't know, I ain't gonna say what most of us do, but the world teaches us, from our teachers to our bosses to the way that the system is set up, find one thing, be good at it, and run. So Deontay Ross, the Jay Shetty podcast, exactly. Hold up. We inherited a few broken down houses and they're in an area where they won't sell as is. What's the best type of loan to obtain to fix them for revenue properties? Joe Leonard, now you've been here from the beginning. You need to cop the same. You need to get the exact same loan that I got for this home or something close to it. And depending on how many of those properties it is, Joe Leonard, Joe Leonard, I used a 203K loan for this home. But the stipulation for a 203K loan is that I had to make it my primary residence. Now, I've seen people cop multi-family units using a 203K loan, but they would go and live in one or make one their primary residence first. And when it's your primary residence, that means you have to live there for at least 1 year. So it's kind of difficult to get around using a 203K loan when you're trying to do investment properties. However, Joe Leonard, if you have a few properties, and let's say your 3 properties, let's say you a few broken down houses, so there's 1 or 2. What you want to do is you want to find the assessed value of those homes after they are fixed, and then try to borrow money against the assessed value. Meaning, they're in Oklahoma and I'm in Texas. What part of Oklahoma? Don't say OKC, because if they're in OKC, that's where my family at, and I know, and I have partners out there who can help you get this done. But what you want to do, listen to me, Joe Leonard. They're in Oklahoma and you are in Texas. So listen, here's what you want to do. Let's say you have 3 properties, and after you fix those 3 properties, they are all worth $350,000. So that's like, at that point, your house, collectively, those homes, once fixed, could possibly net you $1 million, $1,150,000, right? You want to find a way to borrow against the one, or finance against, or finance from a standpoint of $1,150,000. Meaning, there are banks, there are lending institutions that will take that into account and then loan you money based on that. A rural town between OKC and Dallas, they won't be valued that high. Okay, but still, find out what the assessed value of them is, and then see if you can borrow from a place of power, or at least use the after renovation value of those homes to as leverage to negotiate what loan product you are going to ultimately use to fix those homes up and then start getting passive income out of them. But you also want to do this, Joe Leonard. You want to jot down the zip code that those homes are in, and then get someone to do a MLS search for you, an MLS comp search. So what a comp search is, a comparable market rate value of those homes. So if there's a home that's like yours that has the same 3 bathrooms and 1 bedroom that has been fixed up within a 5-mile or 3-mile radius, how much money are they making? You can assume you're going to make the same amount of money out of that house, or it's going to have the same value as that house. So therefore, whatever that number is, that's the number you're going to play from. And you want to find a lender who's going to let you play from this part, as opposed to playing from, oh, I only got $5,000, but I need to fix these houses. Nah, once I fix these houses, I have $1 million, and now loan me some money so I can give it back to you once I get the $1 million. You understand? And banks will do that. Banks will do that for your ass all day. You understand? Did everybody follow that? Did everybody follow my explanation? Did I explain it succinctly enough? Huh? Inbox me and let me know. But yeah, see if you want to find a lending institution that's going to play ball with you, and that might take some time, but it'll be well worth it if they let you play ball like you are a player already. All right, so Hugh says, explain it one more time. So Hugh said one more time. So Joe Leonard has some houses, right? She said she inherited a few rundown houses. She wants to renovate them and see if she can start getting passive income out of them. Passive income means money coming in every month that she doesn't have to go and take care of, which means she'll have a property manager, they'll manage the property, and whatever profit is left over after the property manager does what they do is her money. Plus she keeps the asset. So she on the books, she owns this asset, plus it's bringing money out every month. That's a plus. That's always a big old plus, right? So what you want to do is you want to find out what the after renovation value for that home is going to be. They call that the ARV. Find out what that is. How do I find out what the after renovation value is, Joe? Find a house that's just like it in the near vicinity and comp it. Comp it means it's compared to this. We have this house has 2 bedrooms, has 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, new roof, new AC, and new fixtures, and it's worth this much. This house has the exact same thing, so we're going to assume that this house is the same. And this is your house right here, Joe Leonard. So let's say she has 3 of these. The value of these 3, she can now walk into a bank and say, hey, look, I have 3 properties that are going to be worth $900,000, $300,000, $500,000 once I fix them up. And I need to borrow money against this $500,000 to fix them up. Well, how we know we're going to get our $500,000 back? Well, rents in this area are generally this much each month, and rents in this area are at 90%, 80%. So rental properties go fast in this area. You can loan me some money to help fix these up, turn these into rental properties, and give you your money back. They are more readily able to do that in like a multifamily situation, like an apartment building. So let's say you buying a rundown apartment building. You can borrow money against the rent that will be generated once the apartment is fixed. And the person who is lending, the lending institution that is giving you the money, will let you lend from that perspective. So This apartment building has 6 units in it that generate $3,000 a month. That's $18,000 a month that comes out of this building, and that's times 12. That equals 180, and then another 36. There's 11. That's 1,016. That's $116,000 coming out this joint every. You feel? You see where I'm going? Coming at, so you making $100 some $1,000 in revenue coming out of this motherfucker every single year. And out of that revenue, the mortgage is going to be this much. And they'll allow you to borrow from here and borrow against this piece of money and only got to pay this much. And there are programs that help you with this much as well. Everybody got that? Did everybody follow that? Oh, here we go with this one. Great question. This man has a great question. How do you find good contractors to do the work? And how do you go about suing bad contractors that misappropriated your renovation funds? You find good contractors by referral. Me personally, I found good contractors by trial and error. I just went through 2 very bad contractors, and I have one now. I have a contractor now who I hope is good. So everybody just finished asking me about that Baltimore project. We just put our 3rd contractor in this project in Baltimore. He gets started, worked in the next couple of days, right? The thing is, he comes highly recommended. He looks like he has a great company, and this time around, I have to stand on his neck. You can, as Will says, hire a project manager, but that eats away at your profit. If you are doing a number of renovations, if you're in the renovation business and you are you're in that business, then hiring a project manager by all means makes a lot of sense. Me personally, our operation is so small that we have to be the project manager and stand on his motherfucking neck the whole time. I gotta breathe down his neck the whole time, every day. So I got to check in with him on Monday. Here's what has to be done this week. Here's a list of what's going to get done. Let's break this down. Here's what I need to see done on Monday. I'm going to call for progress reports on Wednesday, and I'm showing back up on Friday. And if that first Friday shit ain't done, when I come back on Monday, I need progress reports on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm coming back up that bitch on Friday. Now, if he's doing the work, perfect. I need progress reports on Monday and Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday. So I'll see you Monday, and I'll see you Friday, and give me my progress reports. But if not, I got to be on progress reports on your ass every single goddamn day. And it's not me necessarily micromanaging. It's me making sure that he did what he said he was going to do. Now, I can't tell his workers, at 7 in the morning, I need y'all to grab pipe A and make sure it's connected to pipe B. I don't get that detailed. They can work out their own workflow. But dictated by this contract we just signed and the pieces of money you want me to send you, you better have my shit done. That's how it's got to be. And so, sometimes you got to do it that way. Sometimes somebody has to be somebody's got to crack the whip. And what I found in my experience is if a contractor is not motivated to become a bigger and better contractor, then he just going to do any old thing in your house. You feel me? It's just like any other employee. When you go to Burger King, you could tell the employee that's trying to own a Burger King versus the motherfucker that's just trying to pay his way through school versus the motherfucker who just is still sleeping on his mother couch. You feel what I mean? It's the same with contractors. You could tell the contractor who is earnestly trying to make a bigger, better business because he shows up, he's motivated, he's inspired, and he meets those deadlines, and he's in high demand. People are always trying to get him to work. He may have 2 and 3 jobs going on at one time. I hope all the contractors tune in. I hope they hear all this shit I'm saying, Chris. The first contractor I worked with was highly motivated, and I swear by this guy. He did this house. He did the home that I'm sitting in now, and he fully gutted this home, fixed it up, renovated it, did everything to our liking, and he did it in 90 days. Bad motherfucker. As soon as I saw him do that, I wanted to make a TV show with this motherfucker, right? The 2 contractors that I've had to let go that fucked up this project that I have now that we're trying to fix. These was just regular well, one of them, he was trying to build his company, and when he came to me, he handed me off to someone else she was just bad, and she was listening to all of the influence from the wrong people in the industry. Therefore, she took advantage of my budget. The guy who lent me the money suggested that I go and I sue. I didn't have the time and the energy to sue. I don't feel like doing that. We gonna move forward. And I took that as my most expensive lesson. I learned it, and I'll never go through that motherfucker again. And that's that. If we, and I mean black people, had any fucking sense, we use the same system that the government has created right around that 88, that girl biz hub of all that stuff to help each other, where smaller contractors in the middle for certain jobs paying out a certain amount, and you always have each company as statement of performance to be evaluated by the contract manager. That's if we had sense. But as you've seen, Will, right. Don't worry about it, Will. We saw what you were saying, but it goes back to the beginning part. We have to develop some common sense. We have to develop some business sense. And most of us are so skittish about our money and holding on to our money that we can't embrace the thing you talking about. Collective economics doesn't resonate with us because we come from a generation of mind your business, leave mine alone. I'm gonna go hustle. So I hear what you're saying, Will, but that's difficult to do because of how we think about shit. Tell him, Darlene, do extra due diligence when finding and hiring a good contractor. Suing takes too much time and is stressful. I'm 3 years into a lawsuit with a contractor that destroyed my home. Tell him. You have to do extra due diligence, everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So me having to fire 2 contractors, I took that as and lesson learned, I ain't never fucking with that again. And we do have to get past our mindset, but it's much easier said than done. And we've been saying we got to get past our mindset since black and white television. I've been watching black people get on TV since black and white television saying we got to get it together. And we still haven't gotten it together. So, there's going to have to be a revolution of mindset that happens in our community collectively before what you're saying, Will, can play out. In the interim, I hope people are taking these little bits of information that I'm giving out and that other people are giving out on the internet. And I think that's the fertilizer. That's the seeds. We're planting the seeds and they're being fertilized. And I think by the time my kids are grown, we'll start seeing some of this collective economics that we're talking about. I truly believe that. I really think that our problem is generational. We're a little more open-minded than our parents was, and each generation, my parents were more open-minded than my grandmother was, and we're more open-minded than our parents were, and so the generation behind us is going to be more open-minded than us. And we can envision these monumental shifts, but the biological processes take time. You know what I mean? It's like conditions, like Pavlov's dog, or like the elephant with the stake tied around its ankle to keep it in place. From when it's little, the elephant never pulls the mighty elephant keeps his leg tethered to a little bitty stake because it's been tethered to that stake ever since it was little. So even though it's big, it doesn't know it can pull itself out. And I think that we personally have learned, we have so much stuff ingrained that it's difficult to collectively change. Now, each one of us can say, I see the vision, I see the vision, I see the vision, I see it, I see it, I see it. We need to. That does not mean that we are actively taking the steps to make that vision reality. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, how we've learned things. So, until we manifest those in our lives and undertake them, it's still just talk. And I've been listening to the talk my whole life. Black people gotta get it together. Shout out to Howie Bell. Gotta get it together. Get it together. We've been hearing that our whole lives, and we still collectively. As soon as we get off of this broadcast right here, we go talk shit about each other. So we'll be in church together, loving each other to death. As soon as we get in the car, we talk about everybody we just seen in church. So until our mindset, until our mindset collectively changes, we're gonna be stuck. And while we're stuck, I'm gonna get busy. All right, it's time to go. It's 10 o'clock. It's 9:59. Think about it. Let's be real. Joe Leonard, you know how you listen to your aunts talk about the people they was just kissing up and hugging up on in the church, right? Now, dare any of us say we do the same thing? You know that's what you do too. Let's keep it a buck. We be in church or we be at work smiling in our co-worker's face, then we leave work and we be, oh, this motherfucker's the worst. That's how we not gonna, that's why this shit's gonna be what it is. Howie Bell said we need 2 hours of Joe Clair Live. Thank you, Howie. We might have to make that happen when we make this switch. Be in the church. We talking. Think about how many times you seen your aunts, uncles, grandmother, great aunts, your sisters and brothers, your siblings, walk up to the first lady church, give her the biggest hug and kiss and everything, and as soon as y'all get in the car, talk about her outfit, how the pastor been looking at the other little girl, got all this little snaky shit going on. Well, I think that plagues us more than we would like to admit. And because of our condition, it is more dire and more destructive for us because of our position and condition in this society. So we have forces working against us getting together, and then we also work against us getting together, because I think if we ever did, oh man, we gonna be powerful as shit. No, it's not just exactly. Let's go. Let me say that. That's all human. Yes, it's very human. It's a very human thing. When you get around other races, they find that they do the same shit too. But the reason I bring that up, though, Young Yee, is because we always say we got to get it together. And one of the things we have to do is this collective thing. And so we have to overcome that very human trait of separating ourselves from each other. You feel me? I think that other communities don't pay as heavy a tax with their being separated as we do. And so for us, I think if we did this, we kill them. We kill them. We so vicious. All right, I got to get out of here. It's 10 o'clock. Grab your tickets. Teddy Carpenter, Stiletto, Stacey Carver, Joe Clair on the 21st. That's right, Howie. Got to get it together. Howie, we might have to talk about that second hour, Howie. I'm going to hit you up. We might have to have a conversation. You feel me? Should I leave out of here with Babs or hey, Young Yee. Young Yee, check this out, Young Yee. How about if I leave with the track I just made? Young Yee, I'm getting better at this shit. This is my latest track. I wanted to have some fun on the drums. Check me out on the DMV zone at 3 o'clock today. I'll be in Rochester, New York on Saturday, and I'm in New Brunswick, New Jersey on Sunday. Me and Talent, the comedian, telling jokes. I need a guitar player. Anybody know a guitar player? I need some chucks. Hey, Howie, we got to talk, Howie. We have got to talk, Howie. Thank you, brother. Oh, Lord. Darrell, up in Baltimore? Oh, Lord. I love this track. Old Tacoma Station. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. They won't book me at that Baltimore Comedy Factory. Gotta book myself. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Y'all gonna have a great day.